Mr. President, as often as every 40 minutes, a woman dies from domestic violence in Russia, with estimates between 5,000 and 14,000 a year. Yet on 7th of February, President Putin signed a law establishing violence within families as an administrative rather than a criminal offence, punishable by a mere 15 days in prison or a fine as opposed to a 2-year jail sentence. This was followed by propaganda about the advantage of giving mercy to first-time offenders who have abused their wives, children or elderly parents, provided they have not caused the latter severe injuries. In a country like Russia, where 40% of all grave offences occur within the family unit, such a law is more than absurd, it is appalling. How can a country such as Russia, which is a permanent member of the UN Security Council and a signatory to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, adopt legislation which decriminalises and also condones domestic violence? A woman who has not suffered less because she was attacked by a next of kin as opposed to a stranger. All violent forms of violence are a clear violation of the norms of international human rights, and domestic violence is not an exception. As such, the Russian state has a duty to enact laws which punish rather than ignore criminal acts. This is another draconian law in a chain of legislation curbing fundamental human rights in Russia. We call on President Putin to repeal the law, decriminalising family-based violence and to cease all attacks on fundamental human rights and freedoms in Russia. Thank you for listening. Thank you.